Petroglyph National Park. It was really cool. And how it formed was thousands of years ago, there were explosions from these volcanoes. And what happened was, it was up on the hill because it had exploded. The magma flowed down into a valley. Then part of the valley, which didn't have the hard magma, eroded away. And then that became the top. And now this is eroding away, and it now has boulders.
The petroglyphs were formed by the Puebloan Indian tribe. And how they formed them was there's a chemical reaction called desert varnish that happens to the rocks and it turns them dark. And what the Puebloan Indians did is they took a sharp rock and actually chipped away the desert varnish and revealed the white portion of the rock. And that's how they made pictures, with the white against black. And it was super cool. Some of the symbols are actually, they still don't know what they mean. Some are very clear, like a snake or a sheep. And some were even formed by later shepherds as they used the pastures here. Here is Pecos National Historic Site, and it was so beautiful because you had the blue mountains and the green hills and the yellow grass and the red adobe. This is the church there. This is actually the second church that was built. And the first church was even larger than this. And it was very, very cool to see the design and the structure of it.
So these are the houses that the Pueblos lived in, and they got excavated, and that is what the remains looked like. Now, this thing that Ruth is climbing into is called a kiva. It is where religious ceremonies are held, and the roof is made out of wood and dirt.
The kiva was also used as a workroom. Sometimes you'd have looms there for weaving. And here is the hike that we went on to see the Civil War battlefield that took place here, battle called Glorieta Pass. This is a snowflower made out of footprints, and we joked that it was a circle of life made out of footprints.
We went up a great trail up the side of a mountain. It was really snowy, but it had astounding views. Now, it was really hard to, well, not that hard, but it was a decent amount difficulty to get high. We went another, I think, 1,000 and a little more feet up. There were some really cool cactus that we saw. They were very spiky. So once we got to the top, it was really great. There were outstanding views.
Yes, so it was definitely worth the trek. When it was certainly a trek. I mean, it was definitely difficult, but it was worth it. We named mountains as we went up because we kept seeing them every switch back. So there were the Humpy Dumpies and some others, but it was absolutely gorgeous. There's Benaiah.
And then I was on one place and I found this little stick thingy and I decided to use it as a sword, and then they wanted me to pose for them. So that's what all...
You wanted to pose too.
Yeah, I also wanted to pose, I guess you could say.
Here we go, I'm gonna slide. And you get to see me, you get to see the camera go up in the air. I'm not sliding very well.
There you are.
Woohoo!
To injury.
What's not getting injured?
Yes, it's not.
To being
All
safe
right, ready, breathe?
down the mountainside.
Yes.
Go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Here we have the more moderate and safe people.
Santa Fe is very well known for its artwork and artsy things. So we found these statues that kind of represented each one of our personalities. Benai with an airplane, me with the garden, Anna with the flip-flops, no feet, no shoes on, and Sarah John kind of like gracefully in her own world. So we hope you enjoyed.
So we went on an amazing trail up the side of a mountain. Up first.
You're the one who started the whole like obscure motions in the background.
I sure did. I gotta stop the recording.